Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Terry Briggs.
And I'm Don Johnson. Here's what's happening in your city. Grand Prairie voters will go to the polls on November 5th to fill vacancies on the City Council and decide a sales tax referendum. On the City Council ballot, 3 candidates have filed for the vacancy in District 3: Bill Nash, Lila Thorn, and Kurt Johnson. 4 candidates have filed for the vacancy in District 7 at large: Charlie Womack, Jeff Copeland, R.J. DiLena, and Max Coleman. The council election is necessary because Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Ruthie Jackson, who represented District 7, and Bill Thorn, who represented District 3, both died in August. The ballot also includes a referendum on the use of the sales tax revenue collected for the Crime Control and Prevention District. In 2012, voters overwhelmingly reapproved a 10-year extension of the 1/4 cent sales tax being collected by the district. The tax revenue is being used to pay off the construction debt on the public safety building. However, more revenue is being collected than needed for the debt. So district officials are asking voters to approve using the excess funds to hire and equip more police officers. Early voting for the special election begins October 21st and continues through November 1st. The polls will be open on November 5th from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more information, go to the city's website at gptx.org/elections.
Real Bravo, we have fajitas, rice and beans and tortillas.
Once again, hundreds of people flocked to Quick Trip Park as the Chamber of Commerce hosted the 5th annual Taste of Grand Prairie.
Guys, the clam chowder for the Oasis of Chipotle.
We have lemon, white chocolate raspberry, and white chocolate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The event is an open invitation for local restaurants to show off their specialty menu items, and it's also an opportunity for local businesses and organizations to get the word out about the products and services they have to offer. For the public, it's a chance to sample all kinds of great food in one place.
We love this event. It's great. It's fun. It's a great way to get our name out there to our Grand Prairie residents, that have just moved here this year.
It's been great. We're actually running out of cupcakes and fake balls, so it's been wonderful.
Would you like a mocha freeze from Costco's food court? It's basically an iced coffee. It is delicious.
There were a record 74 vendors this year, including 25 restaurants, which, according to the people at the Chamber, officially made it a sellout.
You know what, I think because first of all, we're in the fall and people are ready to get out of their homes, but also we wanted to make sure the price was right and the families could come and enjoy the event. And I think that people like to come and see what's going on in our city, and these business booths and the craft booths and the restaurants give them a chance to see that.
McGinley also says that this year's Taste of Grand Prairie drew its biggest crowd ever.
Volunteers are helping upgrade a Grand Prairie playground. Employees from Triumph Aerostructures' Vought Aircraft Division are helping out at LBJ Park Playground. The city is replacing the old mulch that cushions the 11,000 square foot playground. And that's where the Vought workers come in, spreading 55 tons of fresh mulch to create a new playing surface 6 to 8 inches deep. The job may leave them tired and sweaty, but the workers say it's worth it.
How does it make you feel to come out and be able to volunteer for something like this?
Great, because we're making a difference for the kids in Grand Prairie. That means a lot.
I'm 53 years old, and most I do is watch baseball games. If I can do it, anybody can.
The playground should be good to go for the kiddos again early next week. And to the volunteers, city officials say, thank you very much.
Some animals hip, and some animals hop.
It was a festival atmosphere at the summit at Central Park for the city's 2nd annual Flight of the Monarch celebration, an event that has quickly captured the imagination of hundreds of men, women, and kids in Grand Prairie.
What do you got there? What is that?
A butterfly.
All right, can you grab the corner, sweetie?
The highlight of the day were 2 separate butterfly releases, where 400 of the colorful creatures were handed out one by one to be simultaneously set free so they can continue their migration from North America to central Mexico.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
so pretty. Look.
The kids loved it, and it was a great way to teach them about butterflies and how important they are to be protected, because they too are pollinators and they're part of the ecosystem. We're in their flight pattern, and we just got designated as a way station. We have our butterfly garden in, and that makes us a butterfly hotel.
Henson says that due to the rapidly growing popularity of the event, plans are to have even more butterflies next year.
They won't think we're crazy because the crazy things we do.
Grand Prairie police are hitting the street to show their respect for fallen comrades. The Fallen Officers Memorial Run honors the 2 members of the Grand Prairie Police Department who have died in the line of duty. Patrolman Lyndon F. King, who was killed by a drunk driving suspect in 1982, and Sergeant Gregory L. Hunter, who was shot to death while investigating a suspicious vehicle in 2004. The event was started last year as a way to show respect and to involve cadets from the new police academy.
So it's just kind of a get-together for to let the recruits get run along with some of the other officers and let us sweat and suffer a little bit in memory of those who paid the ultimate price.
They were both great guys, and it's important that we always honor their legacy, not only as officers but as people. And you new recruits, every academy class will have a memorial run, because you need to understand those that have given the ultimate sacrifice before you. You also need to understand this is a very rewarding job, but can also be a very dangerous job.
Today's run started near the scene of Patrolman King's death. The runners then made their way south for 8 miles to the parking lot where Sergeant Hunter was killed. Organizers say they're pleased with the turnout and are hoping to attract even more runners next year.
That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us next time.